I know what most of you are thinking right now. It's, who in the world is Dr. Jerry Dombrowski? Well, you know, I'm more or less just like you. I've grown up in Massachusetts all of my life, spent 41 years of it in this great city of Woburn, going to the Wyman School all the way up to Woburn High School, and Woburn High School didn't look like it does right now when I went to school. My first job was at Spence Farm, picking and planting pansies, all the way up to being a small business owner as a doctor of chiropractic. I graduated from the public school system, and I'm a small business owner and a doctor of chiropractic in Massachusetts. To many of you, I'm an unknown or have no name recognition. I guess that puts me in good company, because to our legislators and the governor, the people of Massachusetts are unknown and have no name recognition. What our legislators and the Deval-Patrick administration have forgotten is we have a name. It is we the people of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and we are fed up with corrupt, incompetent, unaccountable, tax-crazed career politicians. It is we the people who are the real movers and shakers of the political landscape of Massachusetts. It is we the people who created government, and government was instituted by men deriving its just power from the consent of the people. It is we the people who secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. In June 2009, the Massachusetts unemployment rate was over 8.7%, or more than 300,000 men and women were unemployed. Our legislators and the Deval-Patrick administration's solution was to provide you and our families with a $3.3 billion tax increase. These are the solutions you and our families get from legislative experience and career politicians. Increased taxes are a cover-up for failed legislative policies, failed regulations, unaccountability, and a lack of reform. As a sole proprietor and a business owner, I know how difficult it is to build a business from the ground up. As a business owner, I'm responsible for whether that business fails or succeeds. There's no golden parachutes there, or any safety nets being a small business owner. This is a sharp contrast from the way government functions. Their safety net is when they screw up, they reach into our pockets time and time and time again. In my business and household, I'm responsible for the budgets and living within our means. It's time state government lives within its means. No longer should it be politically correct for bungling politicians to continue to dip in the pockets of people, or the people of the Commonwealth, to correct their mistakes. I know what you're thinking now. Okay, Doc, what are you going to do to solve the problems? Well, my first solution is Massachusetts will be run like a business. Number two, switch Massachusetts from a line item budget to an activity budget. And what that'll do is it'll actually give the people an idea or an exact number or cost of what it costs for all the interactions between all of the departments of government. Number three is get big government out of the way of business productivity, eliminating regulations and taxes that increase the cost of doing business, and it will increase job creation. The fourth thing is to decrease government's cost of doing business, and my first order of business will be to eliminate the lamentable democratic gift to the Public Employees Union known as the Pacheco Law, which is costing you and our families $300 million a year. Number five is to grant cities and towns unrestricted authority to join the State Group Insurance Commission. saving you and our families $2.5 billion. Number 6 is a solution to cure the $13 billion unfunded retirement benefits problem once and for all, saving you and our families $1.5 billion every year. Number 7 is to do a cost-to-revenue evaluation of attracting new businesses and supporting established businesses in the Commonwealth, eliminating the practice of taxing one business sector to subsidize another, saving you and our families hundreds of millions of dollars. And number 8 comes from the Beacon Hill Institute, which is part of Suffolk University. They suggest that during tough economic times, like we're going through right now, that state and local governments take a 5% salary cut. That will save you $1 billion. The way I look at it is as if you and I are forced to tighten our belts, government needs to tighten it, if not a lot tighter. Who do I represent? If you're a conservative, I represent you. If you're a small business owner, I represent you. If you're raising a family and you're concerned about the welfare and the future of your children, I represent you. If you think the other gubernatorial candidates are too much a part of the established system, then I represent you. Who do I represent? People, just like you and I. So I ask for your help and your support. Thank you very much and have a wonderful afternoon. My name is Dr. Jerry Dombrowski, candidate for Governor of Massachusetts 2010, and I approve this message.